and every day's a battle, and it's a battle I'm going to win.
I was diagnosed with complex regional pain syndrome in June of 2010. CRPS is a chronic, progressive, and incurable pain disorder that isn't well understood. It is characterized by disproportionate pain, such as severe pain from a gentle touch or a burning sensation from soft fabric.
I've been in constant pain for almost a decade. I don't know what it's like to not be in pain. I've had 3 spinal cord stimulator surgeries, over 50 lumbar sympathetic nerve blocks, several other types of nerve blocks. I've had just about every combination of narcotics out there, which has turned into a morphine allergy and an allergy to several other drugs in that family. I've had medications that have changed my personality, my abilities to function and concentrate and think like an adult have gone out the window in my quest for being in a state of reduced pain. But every minute I get to work is a victory, right? Doctors told me I might never walk again in February of 2008. And well, that was big enough blow. When I was diagnosed in June of 2010 with CRPS, I was told to prepare for the day when I didn't work anymore. And this disease was going to go one of 2 ways. One, that the lumbar sympathetic blocks would actually work on the pain and that they'd be able to trigger a remission, or to ready myself for the disease to spread and take over my whole body.
The more I worked at it, the more of my life I was able to gain back. From starting dance classes to maintaining a full-time job. Every time I turn around, I'm surprising someone, a doctor, a fellow sufferer of this disease, myself, most importantly. Every time I go to work, it's a victory I thought I'd never have. Every time I make it to a dance class, it's a piece of a future I was told was impossible.
I know my doctor thinks I'm absolutely crazy pants for insisting on dancing. But also, I think he's incredibly proud of the fact that I drag myself to dance class, even on days where the pain is bad, because I know the benefits of moving are so much, they outweigh the cons. It outweighs the pain, because if I let the pain win, I start losing mobility and range of motion, and I become a 500-pound lump on a couch. I found ballet to be kind of this magic safe place for me, and it's kind of crazy. When I first hit a point where I was starting to feel a little bit better, like I had some control back from this disease, I asked my doctor, I asked if I could take Irish dance lessons. I'm not overly ambitious or anything, and so I asked if I could take Irish dance lessons, and looking back, I don't know what the frick I was thinking, but hey, I asked, and the doctor paused and looked at me like I had 3 heads and very carefully asked, like, full-on river dance? Yes, just like that. Can't you learn that from a YouTube video 5 or 10 minutes at a time? Yeah, not really. Plus, the research shows that your pain tolerance does go up if you're dancing in synchrony with others, which means in a dance class, you know, when everyone else is doing the same moves, you can push through pain a little better. And his very measured response was, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. There's a lot of impact in that. Why don't you try ballet? if you have to dance. Do you have to dance? Yes, I have to dance. And he was like, all right, well, I was going to say yoga, but dance. Take ballet. All right. The first day I walked into an adult class at Joffrey it was like the world opened up to me. I was in so much pain that I could feel tears coming down my cheeks in pliés. And I knew that if I could just keep focusing and pushing, that I would I knew I was getting some sort of control back, which was something I didn't think I was ever going to have back. So I started dancing once a week, and then twice a week, and then on a whim, looking through a closet at my parents' house for ballet shoes from high school, I found tap shoes. And I started Googling, and I found a tap class, and I found some great people who are incredibly patient and are okay when I can't jump, when I can't do any sort of tricks, when I can't do anything that requires a lot of impact. And dance kind of opened up this whole new world. I have control over parts of my body I wasn't sure I was going to maintain control of for a long time. I have this connection with the muscles and the nerves that do work and do work correctly. And I have this place I can go where all of a sudden it's about the music. And every time I put on those ballet shoes and I step to that bar and I start to plie, and the music takes over, and I start to move. And when we move to the center and we get to really dance, I think every lucky star I have that I get to dance. And the more things get limited, and the more things get limited and the harder it is to keep working, the more I keep pushing